Yes. So now we'll discuss about problems. So see this problem after knowing the all the journal entry, we need to discuss about the problem. So problem number one. Problem number one is of Sindoor Limited. Problem number one is of Sindoor Limited. On 1/4/2011, Sindoor Limited issued 10,008% debentures of 100 each at par, repayable at the end of 4 years at a premium of 5%. Full stop. It is decided to institute a debenture redemption fund for that purpose. The investment being expected to earn 4% net. Table shows 0.235490 annually amounts to rupees 1 at 4% in 4 years. Investments were made in multiples of 100 only. On 31/3/2015, bank balance was 3,70,000 before interest on investments, and investment realized rupees 7,84,000. Debentures were paid off. You are required to prepare 8% debenture account, debenture redemption fund account, debenture redemption fund investment account, bank account, debenture holders account. So now in this problem, if you see the problem carefully, now first thing here is debentures are issued at par. Debentures are issued at par. That is very important. So now let us see what is the amount of debenture. 10,000 into 100. So 10,000 into 100, if you do, what will be the amount? 10 lakh. So 10 lakh is the amount of debenture. So that is issued at par. So at the time of borrowing the loan, Sindoor Limited borrowed 10 lakh loan. But at the time of payment of loan, that is at a premium of 5%. So there is premium. That means there is a loss on issue of debenture. So there is a loss. It is a loss to the company. Then there is a debenture redemption fund you need to create, and investment. See this investment being expected to earn 4% net. That means what? Rate of interest is mentioned in the question. What is the rate of interest? 4% in 4 years. That's 4% is the rate of interest. Okay. Investment were made in multiples of 100 only. That means what? In debenture redemption fund investment account, you should not take any fraction amount. Fraction amount you should not take. Only the full amount in multiples of 100 only. For example, 2,573. In that case, you need to take 2,500 itself. 73 you should carry forward to the next year. Like that. It is in the multiples of 100 only. Then on 31/3/2015, bank balance is given before interest on investment. That means what? Bank balance does not involve last year interest on investment. So in the bank account, while preparing bank account, last year interest on investment is to be added. Last year interest on investment is to be added, and investment sold value is given. See this. Investment realized for 7 lakh 84 is nothing but investments are sold at 7 lakh 84,000. Investments are sold at 7 lakh 84,000. Debentures were paid off means debentures were given. So now here very important thing you need to see in this sum. What is the starting date? What is the starting date of the problem? Starting date of the problem is 1/4/2011. What is the ending date of the problem? Ending date of the problem is 31/3/2015. That means for how many year the company has taken the loan? Can anyone tell me? For how many year company has taken the loan? In the question itself it is specifically mentioned. How many years? Can you tell me now? How many years company has taken the loan? That means company has borrowed debenture from the public. Can you tell me? 2011 is a starting date. 2015 is a closing date. How it is 5 year? How it is 5 year? 11 and 15. How it is 5 year? Can you tell me now? 4 years. Yes. Answer is 4 years. See this. 1/4/2011 till 31/3/2015 means 4 year. 11, 12, 1 year, 12 is 1 year, 13 is 2 year, 14 is third year, 15 is fourth year. So only 4 years are there. Only 4 year company has taken the loan. So now while solving the sum, what you need to do? You need to do here all 4 year calculation you need to do. All 4 year calculation you need to do. See this. First answer part, if you see, there is certain notes are given. See this. What is that notes? As per the debentures are redeemed in 4 year, entry should be passed for first 4 year in the first 3 account. What is the first 3 account? Debenture account, debenture redemption fund account, and debenture redemption fund investment account. So in these account, entry for 4 years need to be passed. Okay, whether this is clear? Very clear now. In the last two account, what is the last two account? Bank account and debenture holder account, entry is to be passed for last year only. Why entry is to be passed for last year only in last two account, bank and debenture holder account? Can you tell me? Why entry is passed for last year only? Can you tell me now? Very important this one. Why entry is passed for last year only in bank account? See, very important thing. Here investments are sold in the last year only. First thing, investments are sold in last year only. Second thing, bank balance is given for the last year only. Third information is Third information is debenture holder will get the amount at the end of last year. That is at the end of 2015 financial year. They will get the amount. That is why in debenture holder account and in bank account last year entry only we are going to pass. In first three account for every year. That means for first 4 year we are going to pass the entry. Yes, as per the investment in each year should be made in the multiples of 100, fraction amount should be carried forward for the next year. So fraction amount, that is while preparing debenture redemption fund investment account, we need to take in multiples of 100 only. Suppose there is 79. So let me take the example of 1560. 1560. So multiples of 100 only means what? 1500. 60 you should not take. 60 you are carrying forward to next year. What is the next year? Next year is 2012. So in 2012 you need to set off. That means you need to make the total again. You need to take the multiples of 100 only. So that is the meaning of this one. So now that will be clear while discussing the problem. So first thing we need to know is what is the amount to be appropriated. So what do you mean by the amount to be appropriated? Amount to be appropriated is nothing but what amount company will set aside each year from profit and loss account. What do you mean by amount to be appropriated? What amount company will set aside each year from profit and loss account and invest that amount in a debenture redemption fund investment account. So we know the meaning of sinking fund, isn't it? So now it is very clear how to calculate amount to be appropriated. Once you see the question, see this here table value is given. Table value is given 0.235490 annually for 1 rupee. What is the meaning of this one? Meaning of this one is for 1 rupee 0.23 paisa is kept aside. For 1 rupee 0.23 paisa is kept aside. But now for 10 lakh rupees how much? Or for 10 lakh 50,000 how much? That we need to see. How to see that? See this now. First step in calculation, this one. First working note, calculation of amount to be appropriated. For 1 rupees it is 0.235490. For 10 lakh 50,000 how much? Why we have taken 10 lakh 50,000? Once you see the question, what is a debenture amount? What is a debenture amount? First sentence itself it is clear. Sindoor Limited issued 10,000 debenture of 100 each. That means what? 10,000 into 100. What is the amount? Can you tell me? 10,000 into 100, what is the amount? 10 lakh. 10,000 into 100 is 10 lakh. That is par amount. Par amount of debenture now we know. But at the time of calculating appropriation amount, how company will make the payment, that we need to see. How company will make the payment? In this sum, company will make the payment at a premium of 5%. See this second sentence, it is very clear. Second line, it is very clear. That means here total amount company need to pay, that amount we need to calculate. What is the total amount company need to pay? 10 lakh plus 10 lakh plus premium of 5%. That is nothing but 10 lakh into 5%. That is 50,000. So 10 lakh plus 50,000, 10 lakh 50,000, how much? So cross multiplication, if you do 0.235490 into 10 lakh 50,000, amount to be appropriated or amount to be kept aside from profit and loss account every year is 2,47,265. So whether this is clear, whether this working note is clear, can you tell me now? Whether this is clear, working note. Yes, answer. If you have any doubt, you can ask me now. Very important this one. If you don't understand the problem, then it is very difficult to solve. Ledger account. Yes. Answer. Any doubt you can ask me now. Working note number 1. Any doubt regarding working note number 1? Amount to be appropriated. For every sum you need to calculate amount to be appropriated. So you need to see the annuity table and you need to cross multiply. Then you will get the amount. So how to cross multiply? You need to find the total of the amount which the company is going to pay to the debenture holder. Total of the amount means par plus premium. Par plus premium in this sum. So any doubt you can ask me now. Yes, Akamsha, Amrita, Ankita, Anusha, Ashish, Disha, Nishant, Pooja, Pramod, Rajesh, Shifali, Suresh, Swati. Any doubt? You can ask me now. Yes, answer. Yes, answer please. Any doubt, unmute yourself and ask or else comment in the chat box. No, Ankita is saying no. Whether this is clear, everyone? I hope this is clear. Pramod is saying no. I hope this is clear to everyone. No one is asking it out. Yes, I will continue. I will proceed. Pooja is saying once again. So do you want me to explain once again? Once again we will see. Again we need to see this. See this. Why we need to calculate amount to be appropriated? Amount to be appropriated is nothing but, what do you mean by sinking fund? Sinking fund means you are taking certain amount from profit and loss account, isn't it? So what amount, what portion of the amount we are taking from profit and loss account, that is not sure. How to find out? To find out that, we need to calculate amount to be appropriated. For that purpose, in the question, annuity table is given. Annuity table value is 0.235490. That is for 1 rupee. See this. That is for 1 rupees at 4% for 4 years. That means what? For 1 rupees, 0.23 is the amount to be kept aside. Now, total amount paid by the company to the debenture holder. What is the total amount? Debenture is 10,000 into 100, that is 10 lakh plus premium. Premium is 10 lakh into 5%, that is 50,000. So 10 lakh plus 50,000, 10 lakh 50,000. So on 10 lakh 50,000, what is the amount to be kept aside? That we need to find out. So how to find out? Cross multiplication. For 1, 0.23. For 10 lakh 50, how much? Answer will be 2,47,265. Whether this is clear? Whether this is clear? Yes. Pooja, whether this is clear? Any doubt you need to ask now. If it is anything you want to ask, you can ask me now. I hope this is clear. Everyone understood the first working note. Yes. Now we need to see the second step. Second step. What is the second step now? After doing the working note, directly we are going to see the ledger account, or we are going to do the ledger account. What is the first account they have asked in the question? 8% debenture account. They have asked 8% debenture account. So do 8% debenture account. So while doing 8% debenture account, very important thing is date. Very important thing is date. Date you need to write as it is. Date is very important. If you don't write the date, then you will lose the marks. So date is important. So see the date and you are going to write. So now first question. First question, whether debenture has credit balance or debit balance. Whether debenture has debit or credit balance. Can you tell me whether debenture has debit or credit balance? Can you tell me now? Whether debenture has debit or credit balance. Amrita is saying debenture has credit balance. Okay. Debenture has credit balance. Correct. So credit side we need to enter something. Credit side we need to enter something. What we are going to enter, that we need to see the question. See this. On 1/4 they issued the debenture. What is the issue entry now? Can you tell me what is the issue entry? Anything when it is issued, what is the entry? Bank 2. Bank 2 equity share capital. In this case, Bank 2 debenture. See this? Issue entry is Bank 2 debenture. So we are preparing debenture account. That is why credit side issue. First debenture is issued on 1/4/2011 by bank account 10 lakh. 10 lakh, that is why 10 lakh, because it is issued at par. Issued at par, payable after 5 years at premium. At the time of taking the loan, it is at par. That is why 10 lakh. Okay. So now we know the opening balance, that is by bank account 10 lakh issue at the end of the financial year. That is on 31/3/2012. That is on 31/3/2012. No other information. So two balance carry forward or two balance carried down. That is 10 lakh itself. So total of the first year is 10 lakh itself. Total of the first year is 10 lakh itself. Now, next year, see this 31/3/2012 year ended. So next year starts from 1/4/2012. So again, credit side 1/4/2012 balance carried down is now brought forward. See this previous year closing balance is brought forward by balance brought forward 10 lakh. Same thing. So again here again closing that year, no other information 10 lakh. Similarly 2013. Again you are bringing the balance of the previous year by balance brought forward 10 lakh. Again you are closing that 10 lakh. 31/3/2014 two balance carry forward 10 lakh. Now in the last year opening balance of the last year, what is the last year for in our question? Can you tell me what is the last year in our question? Last year starts from when? In our question, first question, last year starts from when? Can you tell me now? Last year starts from when? Last year starts from 1/4/2014 to 31/3/2015. So last year is nothing but your financial year itself, because company issued debenture on 1st of April, right? So it is nothing but financial year itself. So last year starts from 1st April 2014 to 31/3/2015. That is why last year opening balance, see this by balance brought forward is 10 lakh. 10 lakh. So now, at the end of last year, two debenture holder. Why two debenture holder? You are paying this amount to debenture holder. You are paying this amount to debenture holder. That is why at the end of the last year, 10 lakh to debenture holder. That is nothing but debenture account debit to debenture holder account 10 lakh. So one thing is very clear. 8% debenture account debit side, all the money goes out. Very easy to remember. See this debit side of the 8% debenture account, all the money goes out, and credit side of the 8% debenture account, all the money comes in. So here what happens? First issued, that is why by bank, and at the end of the fourth year it is paid off to debenture holder account 10 lakh. Whether this is clear? 8% debenture account. Whether this is clear? Very simple. Nothing you have to do. Just you need to transfer the entry. That's it. 8% debenture account. Whether any doubt you can ask me now. In the 8% debenture account, ledger account. Rajat is saying no. Pooja is saying no. What about others? Very simple this one. What about others? Any doubt? In 8% debenture, Nishant is saying no. Pramod is saying no. Akamsha, Disha, Pooja, no, right? No doubt, right? Shifali, yes. Yes. Suresh, what about Suresh? What about Suresh? Suresh, have you understood? I hope everyone understood this one. Yes, Suresh is saying yes. I hope everyone understood. Very simple. First ledger account, 8% debenture. Yes. So now second ledger account we need to prepare. Second ledger account. What is the second ledger account? debenture redemption fund account. So out of 5 account, very important account is debenture redemption fund account. Why? Everything comes at the end in debenture redemption fund account. That is why it is a very important account in the problem, debenture redemption fund. So in other word, what you can say for this debenture redemption fund, it is a sinking fund account, sinking fund account or debenture redemption fund account. So now you see second ledger account, that is debenture redemption fund account. Okay. So now, whether debenture redemption fund account has credit balance or debit balance, can you tell me? Very important. Debenture redemption fund account, whether it has a credit balance or debit balance, can you tell me now? Fund. See this. The word itself says fund means what? Debit or credit? Yes, answer. Fund means what? Amrita is saying credit. What about others? Whether it is debit or credit? See, debenture redemption fund account is has a credit balance. Yes, Pramod is saying credit, Pooja is saying credit. That is why first we need to know account has which type of balance, whether it is debit balance or credit balance, and we need to start from there. We need to start from there. That means debenture redemption fund account has debenture redemption fund account has credit balance. So we need to transfer. We need to start
Sir,
from
how
there.
we will understand it as credit balance?
How we are?
How do how do we understand that account has credit balance?
Yes, see this, any type of fund, any type of fund, suppose now let me take about shareholders fund. So shareholder fund what and all included? Shareholder fund includes share capital, reserves and surplus and profit and loss account. So where you are going to write these information in a balance sheet while preparing the balance sheet. So when we are talking about balance, we need to imagine balance sheet. We need to imagine balance sheet where we are going to write share capital, where we are going to write reserve fund, where we are going to write profit and loss account, credit balance, where we are going to write. Can you tell me where we are going to write? Which side? Asset side or liability side?
Sir, I have one more confusion, sir.
Yes.
In balance sheet,
Hmm.
first which come? Assets come or liabilities come?
Balance sheet. Okay. So in balance sheet, what is your capital? So asset means what? If you have money, then only you can borrow buy the asset, isn't it? So liabilities.
Sir, my doubt is not that which is the first column which we have taken. Like first is liability and then it is asset. Like right hand side, which will be there, liability or asset?
Right hand side is asset, right? While solving this, I'm right hand side asset.
Okay, sir.
Yes, yes. Right hand side is asset, left hand side is liability. Yes. So now we know that where we are going to write this information. Fund we are going to write in the liability side. Liability side has credit balance. Asset side has debit balance. So now we know that debenture, this one redemption fund has credit balance. See this. Now we need to start from credit side. So now while starting it from credit side, first thing we need to enter at the end of the year 31/3/2012 by profit and loss account. Why we are going to write at the end of the year? Can you tell me? Why we are going to write at the end of the year and not at the beginning of the year? Why? What is the reason? Because company will set aside the fund only at the end of each year. So only at the end of each year, company will take certain amount from profit and loss account. That is why here entry at the end of first year. See this. That is why entry at the end of first year. For setting aside the amount, what is a journal entry? We have discussed this journal entry, profit and loss account debit to debenture redemption fund account. That is why now we are preparing debenture redemption fund account. That is why we have written in the credit side by profit and loss account. It is nothing but this amount is nothing but working note one. What is a working note one? See this amount to be appropriated. This amount itself 2,47,265. So each year you need to write this entry. Each year at the end of each year you need to write this entry. So credit side 31/3/2012 by profit and loss account 2,47,265. Okay. Now credit side is clear. What about any other information in the first year? no other information is available in the first year. So directly two balance carry forward. Year closes, so two balance carry forward same amount, 2,47,265. 2,47,265. Okay. So now second year. Second year, same previous year balance you need to brought forward. Same. See this 31/3/2012 you have carried down, right? Same balance you need to brought forward. 1/4/2012, 2,47,265. 2,47,265. Next thing we need to see 31/3/2013. Again at the end of the year, here there is an interest. So my question, why there is no interest in the first year in DRF account? Why there is no interest? We have discussed this. We have discussed this earlier. Why? Because here amount itself is set aside at the end of the year. So here interest is calculated on the opening balance. Here interest is calculated on the opening balance of the every year. So here there is no opening balance itself in the first year. Only closing balance we have entered, right? So now in the second year there is opening balance. How there is opening balance? Because previous year closing balance is the opening balance of the next year. That is why here there is an interest calculation by bank account. See this. Why we have taken by bank account? We have simplified journal entry. We have discussed, right? Simplified journal entry. What is that? Bank account debit to debenture redemption fund account. That is why we have written by bank account. On what amount you need to calculate interest? On opening balance of that year. What is that opening balance? 2,47,265. That is at the beginning of 2012. On that amount, you need to take 4%. So you will get 9,891. That is on 31/3/2013. So at the after that, after getting the interest, same thing. See this first year you transferred profit and loss account, setting aside the amount. Same thing for the second year also you need to do same entry. By profit and loss account, same amount. Every year you need to transfer same amount to DRF account. That is 2,47,265. So total of second year, that is year 2012-13, total is 5,04,421 both the side, and balance carry forward is to the next year, that is 5,04,421. So any doubt regarding this one? Now you can ask me now. Any doubt regarding the second year transaction? Second year. Any doubt you can ask me. Yes. Any doubt regarding this one? Second year transaction. Rajat is saying no doubt. What about others? If there is doubt, you can ask me now. Otherwise, it will be very difficult if you don't ask the doubt. Later onwards, very confusion. Then afterwards, there is a lot of confusion will be there if you don't ask the doubt. Nishant is saying no. Pooja is saying no. I hope there is no doubt regarding this one. Yes. So now after the second year transaction, now we are going to see the third year. Third year transaction we need to do. See, third year, previous year balance is again brought forward. Brought forward 1/4/2013 by balance brought forward 5,04,421. Now again for the third year also we need to calculate interest. How to calculate interest? By bank account. Same thing on the opening balance of that year. What is the opening balance of year 2013-14? 5,04,421. So on 5,04,421, take 4%. Amount will be 20,177. And at the end of that year, by profit and loss account, same thing. Same thing for the previous 2 year you have set aside the amount. For this year also you need to set aside the same amount. By profit and loss account, 2,47,265. So now third year total will be 7,71,863, and both the side 7,71,863, and debit side two balance carry forward for the last year. So this balance will be transferred to the last year, 7,71,863. So that is third year closing balance. Now we need to calculate for fourth year. Last one is fourth year. How to calculate for fourth year? Closing balance of the previous year comes here, credit side. See this. 1/4/2014 by balance brought forward, that is previous year closing balance is the opening balance of the last year. Okay, now after that there is again interest on opening balance of each year, 31/3. When interest is transferred, when interest is calculated at the end of the year, when amount is set aside at the end of the year, that is why date is important. See this, at the end of the year, 31/3/2015 by bank account on the opening balance of that year, 7,71,863 into 4%. If you do 30,875, you will get. That is interest calculation. And in the last year also you are going to set aside the amount. In the last year also you are going to set aside the amount, that is 2,47,265. That is every year same. And what about this entry, next entry, and debit side there are certain entry that we need to leave as it is for the time being. Last this entry, this is a transfer entry, that is investment sold, or there is a profit or loss on investment, that is a transfer entry. We need not write now, because after doing debenture redemption fund investment account, we need to enter this entry, transfer entry from debenture redemption fund investment account. So for the time being, leave it as it is. So this side also, no need to write the entry for last year debit side, leave it as it is. After solving debenture redemption fund investment account, we need to write this entry here. We need to pass this entry here. So that we will discuss in the next class. Any doubt regarding this one, you can ask me now.